Let's say I'm broadly skeptical, and I say that because beyond use in speculation and speculative trading, there really hasn't been a particularly convincing use case that I've seen to date. Um, so while certainly, crypto and more recently, Web3, metaverse, etc., have gotten a lot of attention, um, and, including from establishment banks. I think either ABN or ING here in the Netherlands, built a presence in the metaverse, as did JP Morgan Chase. Um, it's one thing for it to be sort of a PR statement that we're tech forward, we're paying attention to trends. I'll circle back to you know a point I made earlier on a different topic, which is what problem is this solving for for consumers? And I still struggle to see any clear answer to that. I think that there are some interesting applications, particularly for consumers who are in developing countries where perhaps the currency is less stable. So you've actually seen, adoption of crypto in places like Argentina, Venezuela, Turkey that have experienced high rates of inflation. Um, again, that's not something you actually need crypto to do. If users had access to dollar-based savings in those markets, they would probably be using that, not Bitcoin, not Ethereum, not a stable coin, which may or may not be that stable. And so, when I look at this sort of grouping as a whole, um, you know, do I think it's gonna, go away and totally disappear in the next 5 or 10 years? No, but, people will often make the comparison to the early days of the internet, and I can see why you would try to make that comparison. Um, but I don't feel it's an entirely fair analogy in the sense that I don't think you had to go around convincing people and telling stories about what the utility of the internet was. We're already 10 years into crypto, into Bitcoin, and beyond use as a speculative asset. I still don't see a particularly convincing use case.